Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Now celebrating 17 years of broadcasting success, here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
And welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again, both for our radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad that you all could join us. Also, just tuning in through our online affiliates, thanks to iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcasts. We're glad to have all of you as well. Well, these days we are looking for ways to not only be more eco-friendly, but also to save money along the way. Our next guest is going to show you how you can do both, and it's not as difficult as you might think. We're excited to welcome back Bob Guiney to our program. Bob, thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me again, Cyrus.
Well, Bob, you shared some great tips for us around the Super Bowl, and so we're glad to have you back with us now on Earth Day to be able to talk to us about how we can be more eco-friendly. What are some simple steps that all of us can start taking today, Bob?
Well, you mentioned it in when you were speaking earlier. You know, there's so many simple things we can do, and I don't know if people are necessarily aware of the amount of waste that we produce individually. Now, according to the United Nations, the world produces up to 50 million tons of electronic waste every year. That's more than the weight of all the commercial airliners ever made. And by electronic waste, we're talking about electronic products that go right into landfills. So eBay has a certified refurbished program which saves products from ending up in those landfills and offers shoppers premium tech, home and garden items, and more without sacrificing quality. All products are up to 50% off. They're professionally inspected to work like new, backed by a 2-year warranty, 30-day return policy, and money-back guarantee. So there's absolutely zero risk in giving it a shot on the refurbished program market, especially when you're working with eBay. And, for example, I found a Dell desktop computer that's fantastic. It's 14% off. I found some Bose noise-canceling headphones, 30-some% off. I mean, just really great products out there that are very state-of-the-art, very current, very latest and greatest, that somebody's already moved on from, and these are certified refurbished. So it's a really great way to, as you said, save some money, but also do your part.
I love that, Bob, and I think, too, because it's things that we all need, right, too. So, I mean, it's not like we are buying things that we're not going to make the most use out of. So I love the fact that you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Well, the other side of that is, as we're thinking about being more eco-friendly, Bob, is how we can give back along the way. You know, a lot of times we are trying to look for ways to show that we're doing our part. What are the suggestions when it comes to that?
That's very true, and such a nice thought, too, Cyrus. Everything that we do right now, there's a great way that you can think about it differently. For example, LifeProof is a really great company. Well, like you said, it's a product we all use. We all use phone cases to protect our phone if we drop them, things of that nature. Well, LifeProof is helping us reduce our impact of plastic in our waterways. Their phone cases are all made with recycled plastic. They have the Wake case, which contains 85% ocean-based recycled plastic, the Free, which contains 60%, and the Ultra Slim Next case, which uses over 50% recycled materials, provides safety for our phones. We can still have 6.6 feet of drop protection. And like you said, a great product that's giving back. LifeProof donates a portion of the proceeds from each registered case to a water-based nonprofit. So I think that is pretty spectacular. And then also, the U.S. is actually currently getting ready to face a water crisis of our own. But if we did something as simple as not pre-rinsing our dishes before we load our dishwasher, we could save up to 150 billion, that's a B, gallons of water each year. And Finish, which is a great company with its quantum active blue technology, saves water. They get dishes clean every time without pre-rinsing. And here again, they've launched a great way to give back, a bold new initiative. For every Skip the Rinse pledge, now through December 31st, Finish will donate $1 to the Nature Conservancy. So another great way to give back, like you said, while still doing the things we have to do. We've got to wash our dishes. We need clean plates. So it's a great way to do it, save water, and give money to the Nature Conservancy.
Living here in the South, Bob, I have to get better myself about this pre-rinsing, too. So that's a great tip and a great thing for me to keep in mind, for sure, as well as our audience. Bob, last thing I want to talk to you about, and this has been some great information. I was literally just reading yesterday on FoxNews.com about some of the advancements that are taking place with electric cars. Perfect for us to talk about here on Earth Day. What have you been discovering as far as comes to new advancements there?
Well, I'll tell you, I live in Detroit, Michigan. I grew up in Detroit. For 20 years, I didn't live here. I just moved back to be closer to my family. And it is the home, obviously, of, the big three and of automobiles. And I will tell you, there is a lot of fun and excitement going on out there right now, and one of them goes 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. It's got an all-electric drivetrain that produces instant torque, meaning you are immediately zipping down the road. Ford Mustang has the new Mach-E SUV. It's the first time Ford has expanded their Mustang lineup in 57 years. It is a really quick and agile vehicle. It'll go up to 300 miles on a single charge. And if you need longer trips, you're still covered. The Ford Pass network has over 13,500 charging stations, so it's the largest charging network in North America. On top of it all, it's also eligible for the $7,500 federal tax credit. So you're being good to the environment. You're zipping around in a beautiful, very sleek vehicle, but then you're also doing yourself a favor on your taxes. So I don't know how you lose with this one. I mean, it is a beautiful car too. I've seen it on the road in and around where I live, and I have more than once. I've turned my head like, what is that car? And it's not because I think it's a weird-looking vehicle. It's because I look at it thinking, oh, my God, that car is beautiful. And the colors are really, really unbelievable. So I've been really impressed with it from what I've seen, and it's fast.
Well, Bob, that gives us something to look forward to. It kind of go back to how we began the conversation, how we can be able to even treat ourselves along the way by still saving a bit, too. Again, everyone, Bob Guiney has been our guest, sharing some great tips for you guys on how you can be more eco-friendly. Bob, how can our audience get more information about the things you mentioned today?
Well, thank you for asking. You just go to dailylounge.com, and you can find out all the great things we talked about today.
All right, Bob, appreciate you, and looking forward to having you back again soon.
Thank you so much, Cyrus. Have a great day.
You as well. And we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.